Day 326 of the Daily Stoic. Once is enough. Once is forever. Quote, a good isn't increased by the addition of time, but if one is wise for even a moment, they will be no less happy than the person who exercises virtue for all time and happily passes their life in it. Chrysippus, quoted by Plutarch in Moralia against the Stoics on Common Conceptions, 1062, Loeb, 682. Perhaps wisdom and happiness are like winning a medal in the Olympics. It doesn't matter whether you won 100 years ago or 10 minutes ago, or whether you won just once or multiple events. It doesn't matter whether someone beats your time or scored down to the road. It doesn't matter whether you never compete again. You'll always be a medalist and you'll always know what it feels like. No one can take that away, and it would be impossible to feel more of that feeling. The Juilliard-trained actor Evan Handler, who not only survived acute myeloid leukemia, but also severe depression, has talked about his decision to take antidepressants, which he did for a deliberately brief time. He took them because he wanted to know what true, normal happiness felt like. Once he did, he knew he would stop. He could go back to the struggle like everyone else. He had the ideal for a moment, and that was enough. Perhaps today will be the day when we experience happiness or wisdom. Don't try to grab that moment and hold on to it with all your might. It's not under your control how long it lasts. Enjoy it, recognize it, remember it. Having it for a moment is the same as having it forever. Wow. What a humbling passage for us today on day 326 of the Daily Stoic. Once is enough, once is forever. The reason why I see this, at least for me, as a very humbling passage today is it reminds me, at least, it reminds me that it is the experiences in life that matter, not the things you accumulate, not even the places you've gone. It's the experiences in the moment in time, ideally with people that you love and people that you care about and people that are worth doing life together in that moment in time. We need more of that. We need more of that. I have met, guys, come on. I have met men who are so successful and they have these amazing houses and amazing garages and amazing amounts of things. I have met these men, many of these men. For a brief moment of time, I was one of those men when I had more than cars specifically. Then I mean, you can only drive one. Actually, I'm glad I got out of that. I'm glad I got out of the multi car phase. Because dadgummit, man, like, it's nothing but suffering. More attack vectors, more things to deal with. Half of them are at the shop. Half of them are on batteries, right? Half of them need work. Like, suffering, guys. I get it. Like, some guys are in a position where they enjoy it, they handle it, dude, that's the thing, no problem. I get it. I matured up, I think. I matured up and said, you know what? Having one good car is pretty much good enough. You know? Regardless. My point is that these men who have all these things, they're alone. They're alone. They have sad lives. And they're going to die with all these things around them. What they really want are experiences with people that they can care about. But the problem is they've spent so much of their life caring for things that don't care about them. And now they're saddled with lots of things, but no relationships to share them with. That's why sometimes you see old men of industry who spend all their time giving away their things and spending times in social endeavors and social justice considerations and these types of campaigns in life because they've realized that these things don't matter if they're not used and they're not shared and they're not experienced with other people. It's too bad for them because their life is shorter then. They're old now. You can start that now. You can appreciate the experiences, the good and the bad, for what they are now. The wins are the wins as long as they live in that moment. And when they're gone, it's as if you had it forever. And so I think for me, at least in my stage in life, I don't know about you, but I want to accumulate experiences with lovely people, not things. Because Experiences with lovely people are things that even though I only get to do it once, I get to have it forever. That's pretty daggone good. That's a good trade, guys. See you in Discord, MetaFam.